Welcome back, all you freaks, outcasts, and weirdos. My name is Gambit Scourge. Today's video is going to be all about culture's issue with independence. Because I've been doing a lot of reading lately. Um, and I wanted to get a few of the points that I've learned recently across. And for one, okay. I have about 5 different themes that I'm gonna go through in this video, and each one impacts our day-to-day lives very heavily. Some of us, some more than others, but all of them impact us. So please keep watching. So the first theme I wanted to get onto was job automation and redundancy. Okay, many modern jobs are functionally obsolete or psychologically unfulfilling. Okay, and we lost our hope. Most people have a difficult time understanding their own purpose, since pursuit of, purpose and passion on average doesn't pay the bills due to exploitation and criticism. It's often looked over as non-essential or idiotic due to lack of understanding, communication, and emotional awareness. Now, also, I went ahead and I wrote myself a script this time to help with my speech impediment. I'm hoping it helps. Let me know in the comments. Now, that's basically all of it. Too many people fear. Okay, too many people fear automation. But personally, I believe that automation can free us from the drab 9-to-5 jobs that all of us resent, and that most of us technically don't need from a logical standpoint, not an economical standpoint. Now that's important if you watched my previous videos, okay? Because I'm all about anti-currency and just getting past consumerism. Okay. The next theme that I wanted to go over was consumerism fuels false identity. Okay, that's very big for, I would imagine, a lot of people. In fact, most people sort of subject themselves to placing their own identity into objects and becoming that, basically. Purchasing replaces purpose in current culture. What you have is nothing if we're already judged for what we are. Material envy caters to dependence of possessions to remind them of who they are. Okay? If you owned nothing, then what are you? Who are you? What do you enjoy doing most, and why aren't you doing that for life instead? See, again, passion should always precede consumerism. It should always come first. Passion should always be your first goal in terms of finding yourself. It has nothing to do with what you have, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the job that you hold. Okay? That's not you. That's not who you are. You are simply there to make ends meet. Well, if ends were already met, then you wouldn't need that, and you could pursue your passion anyway, regardless of rejection of others. Correct? I would imagine we can all assume so. Let's move on to environmental decay. Infinite consumption is impossible on a finite planet. When society is producing more than replenishing, we make the end inevitable. How much do you buy? Now, how much do you produce? See, nature has a balance. Take only as much as you can replenish. We don't do this as a society. And that's why the apocalypse seems so close and so inevitable. Because we are, well, as a whole, making too much. There is enough independent people, independent-minded people in the world that, technically speaking, there should not be a single person rocking the exact same phone. If I'm being completely honest. Personally, I believe that if you invent something out of sheer passion, it should not be used for monetary gain. Never. It shouldn't be. It's immoral. Because then what you do is you take away your heart. You take away the heart that you put into that. There is no longer any care. That's why all these new things are not new. They're just old, upcycled. That's mostly what it is. Just ideas thrown into a recycling chamber and spit back out. Now, the next one is a very big one. This is the one that I kind of got into a little bit earlier. But tech should liberate, not enslave. Automation could free us, but instead it deepens our dependency on it. I depend on no electronic for anything. I am using this platform for one thing, to better humanity. That's all I'm trying to do. Is to find a path because nobody else is looking. That's all I am trying to do. I'm doing this free of charge. I'm doing all the hard work for you. I'm just trying to help people start stepping out of their norm of society and understanding who they really are. Too many people fear tech. But if you hate your job and they found a way to automate then why not take your freedom from corporate abuse, of power, and the passive-aggressive jargon? Because I know I am not the only one who has dealt and suffered through this. We have managers managing managers managing managers managing supervisors who are managing the actual employee. Corporate ladder, more like pyramid scheme. There is no corporate ladder. There is no ladder. Instead, they give you a false title. A title that makes no sense. It just comes with a little bit more money. And you get to be more lazy. But for what? How do you get rewarded? What's the guaranteed way to be rewarded in that? There is no guaranteed way. Now, is there? No. It's a popularity party in most cases. The last and final point that I wanted to sort of get onto, this is the one that not a lot of people care about, but I personally do. This is my favorite. Emotional disconnection. Jobs and stuff cannot replace meaning, relationships, or artistry. Jobs and items don't equal purpose and meaning. It's the actions we take and the decisions we make. These are what we use to show others who we really are. If you find yourself using an item or a job or something else created by someone else, then you're currently lost in the revolving doors of consumption. And this is the saddest part of it all. Too many people are stuck in this. And I am trying to be their beacon out. I am trying to show them the way of passion, the way of happiness, the way of love, the way of joy. Independent prosperity does not come with wealth. Independent prosperity comes with understanding and care. Only then can you actually start to understand who you are, what you mean, and what your value actually is, not tied to a monetary value. My name is Gambit Scorch. I love each and every one of you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.